morning, my beauties. Hope you guys are doing great on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Yet again, let us thank God for His grace, His mercy, and let us uplift someone today. We are alive, we are well, we are grateful, and we are thankful. We are blessed. How much are we have the grace to say thank you today? How much I will wake up to another beautiful day today? If you are one, say thank you, Lord. I want to talk about something simple, something that every single person listening can relate to. Yeah, man. It doesn't matter where you're from, what your age is, what job you have, or what challenges you're facing right now. The truth is, life doesn't always go according to plan. Sometimes we wake up excited and motivated. Other times we wake up tired, uncertain, and wondering if all our efforts making any difference at all. You see what I mean? Jesus. Guys, my phone battery went cuckoo. When that happened, you know. We all had days when things didn't work out. How many of you can agree to this? We all had days sometimes we wanted things to work out and things doesn't work out as planned, isn't it? We all had ups, we all had down days. We all had days where we say, okay, we're gonna do this, and it just didn't work. It happened to a lot of us, isn't it? Days when we felt overlooked. Days when we question. There's a lot of days we will question ourselves. Do you do that sometimes? I do. There are days when I would question myself. Crap! I didn't achieve what I want to achieve today. Crap, what is happening today? It's like you're not feeling motivated. You're not having the drive. You're not feeling the push to do something. Or you want to do something and something happens, so you didn't get to achieve what you want to achieve. Tonight, you set my world on fire. Oh my Lord, what is this? When you have too many phones. Too many phones in the place. Just give me a minute, guys. Let me try to fix this. What's happening? The phone freeze on me. Froze. What happened? Jesus. Let me start again. Froze on me. What's this? Come on. I don't want that now. Oh, Lord have mercy upon us. Lord, have mercy on me now. Down on my knees as I pray, Lord. Keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe. Lord, have mercy on me, Lord. Down on my knees as I pray, Lord. Keep me safe. Guys, please finish registering first. Registering to... Oh crap, I want the wrong phone. Hi sweetheart, how are you? I want the wrong phone, I just realized. How are you doing this morning? Welcome, sweetie, welcome. Thanks for joining. Lord, have mercy on me, Lord. Down on my knees as I pray, Lord. I'm still on the wrong phone. Shite. And I realize I'm on the wrong phone. Phone is giving me other option. How are you this morning? And where are you watching from? We're trying to uplift someone, you know. We all need upliftment at times. Or uplifting at times, isn't it? Let me put this phone back on charge. I'm on the wrong phone as usual. Okay guys, I think we reached somewhere. We all had days when things didn't work out, isn't it? Hi Sabrina, how are you, sweetie? Welcome. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Guys, if we get rid of this, I say, oh, I can't do it. Thank you. Where are you watching from? We all are days when, yeah, I'm trying to uplift someone. If you're just joining us, thanks for joining. I was sorting out my phone earlier. So I was just saying, we all are days, at times, we all are days when things didn't work out. You ever have plans, and then for that day, the plans, everything just go pear-shaped, or a thing doesn't work out as planned. Has that ever happened? Somalia. Okay, sweetie, thanks for joining. What time is it in Somalia now? Days when we felt overlooked. Days when we questioned ourselves. Days when we wanted to quit. You ever have times, for example, you're on a job. You're on a job and you just get frustrated. You get fed up. You just say, oh, I think I need to quit this job. I can't do it anymore. I can't take it anymore. It happens to the best of us, isn't it? You know, have you ever had days like that? And yet, here you are. You're listening to this message today. You're still moving forward. That's something, isn't it? You're still showing up. And that matters more than you realize. One of the biggest misconceptions about success is that successful people are somehow different from everyone else. I'm in Sweden, but I am from Somalia. Okay, welcome, sweetie. Time in Sweden, 09:49. I think it's after. Yeah, you're 1 hour ahead of us. I'm currently in the UK, and it's minutes to 9. You're minutes to 10, so you're 1 hour ahead. One of the biggest conception about success is that successful people are somehow different from everyone else. We often, look at people who have achieved great things and assume they were born with something special, isn't it? A nice one. Maybe they were smarter. Maybe they were luckier. Maybe they had more opportunities. But when you listen to their stories, you discover something interesting. Many of them struggle. You know, a lot of, no matter, let me tell you something. No matter all, let me tell you something in life, yeah? You might look at someone and then you see the person, and then you see the person high up there, or have a better job, a good job, have home and stuff like that. Beautiful houses, beautiful business, lovely business that is streaming, going well, doing well, must say. But if you should ask that person, or if that person should tell you where they start from, you would be surprised. Sometimes that individual were in a worse position than you, and they strive to get where they are right now. You understand? But when you listen to a story, you discover something interesting. Many of us, or many of them, struggled. Many of them failed. A lot of time you try to do business, it didn't work. You fail. But some of us, if we try something and we don't fail, we tend to give up. But you have to try and try and try and try. If one thing doesn't work, you try something else. You will succeed, you know. Many of them doubted themselves. There's a lot of time I would doubt myself in situation or in things. I would doubt myself, you know. And that's where the negativity starts, when you start doubting yourself. The difference wasn't they never fell down. That's the difference. The difference was that they kept getting back up. They didn't give up. They gave themselves one more day, one more attempt, one more opportunity to grow. And sometimes that's all it takes. Not a year, not a decade, just one more day. Think about, if you should think about a seed planted. When you plant a seed in the ground, yeah, it takes time to grow. It takes time to flourish, isn't it? It takes time to, what do you call it? Multivate. Is that the word I should use? For a long time, nothing seems to happen. And especially, for example, if you plant a seed or you plant flowers or something like a seed, flowers start with seed, right? And if you do not water it, it's gonna go. It's not gonna flourish. But if you start watering it, it takes this little time that it starts flourish, isn't it? You water it, you care for it. It's like a little baby, you're taking care of a baby, you know? You wait. So it's like a seed, you know? And still you don't see any result. If you judge the seed too early, you might think it wasn't working. But underneath the surface, growth is taking place, but it is slowly taking place. Roots are forming. Strength is developing. Preparation is happening. Many of us are in that season right now. We're working hard. We're trying. We're learning. But we don't see immediate results, or we don't see results immediately. And because we don't see results, we start questioning our progress. We start comparing ourselves to others. We start wondering if we are falling behind. But here's something important to remember. Just because you can't see growth doesn't mean growth isn't happening. Some of the most important changes in life happen quietly, slowly. Confidence grows quietly. Character grows quietly, our characters. Strength grows quietly. You don't always notice it in a day-by-day basis. But one day you look back and realize you become a different person. A stronger person. A wiser person. And that's worth celebrating. Another thing I would like to share is this. Please do not, under no circumstances, underestimate the power of small steps. We live in a world that celebrates big achievements, big promotions, big announcements, big milestone. But real transformation usually comes from small action repeated consistently. reading a few pages every day, talking or taking a short walk, learning one new thing, being a little kinder, being a little more patient, making one better decision. Small step may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time they create extraordinary results. Imagine you improve just a little day, a little every day. Not perfectly, not dramatically, just a little. Where would you be in 6 months' time? Where would you be in a year? The future is often built through ordinary moments that don't seem important at times. That's why consistency is more powerful than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel inspired. Other days you won't. That's normal. The people who grow the most aren't always the most motivated. They're often the most consistent. They keep going when it's easy. They keep going when it's difficult. They keep going when nobody is watching. And eventually, their efforts begins to show. I also want to speak to anyone who feels discouraged today. Maybe you're experiencing disappointment in your workplace, at home, on everyday basics. Maybe something didn't work out the way you planned. Maybe you face rejection. Maybe you have heartbreak. Maybe life has been harder than you expected. If that's you, I want you to remember this. Your current situation is not your final destination. Where you are today is not where you have to stay. Every chapter of life changes. Every season passes. Storm don't last forever. Difficult moment don't last forever. What often lost is strength that we gain while going through them. Sometimes life teaches us lessons that success never could. Sometimes our hardest seasons reveal our greatest strength. Sometimes the struggle prepares us for opportunity we haven't seen yet. That's why it's important not to give up on yourself. You may be closer to a breakthrough than you realize. You may be learning lessons that will help you later. You may be developing strengths that are preparing you for something greater. Trust the process. Trust your growth. Trust your ability to adapt and overcome. And while you are doing that, remember to be kind to yourself. Many people speak to themselves more harshly than they would ever speak to a friend. They focus only on mistakes. They focus only on shortcomings. They focus only on what still need to improve. But growth requires patience. Growth requires compassion. Growth requires understanding. You're a human being. You're learning. You're evolving. You're doing the best you can with what you know right. Give yourself permission to grow. Give yourself permission to make mistakes. Give yourself permission to start again. Because every day is a new opportunity. Every sunrise is a reminder that life continues. Let me hear that. Amen. Just remind yourself, each day you get up to a new day, it's a reminder that life continues. Every morning is a chance to begin again. No matter what happened yesterday, no matter what happened last week, no matter what happened last year, today is a new day. And sometimes a new day is all we need. Before I finish, I want to leave you with a simple thought. Imagine what could have happened if you stopped focusing on everything that might go wrong and started focusing on everything that could go right. Imagine what could happen if you believe in yourself a little more. Imagine what could happen if you took one small step today instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Imagine what could happen if you decide not to quit. The future is created one decision at a time, one step at a time, one actions at a time, one day at a time. You don't have to have everything figured out today. You don't have to know every answer. You don't have to be perfect. You just need the courage to keep moving forward. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep believing. Keep showing up. Because every step matters. Every effort matters. And most importantly, you matters. Thank you for spending these moments with me today. I hope this message reminds you that no matter where you are in the world or in your journey, there is still hope. There is still reason to move forward. Have yourself a wonderful day. Take care of yourself and remember, the story is still being written and some of the best chapters are still ahead of you. Have yourself a pleasant morning. Thanks so much for watching. One day at a